Hey everybody, and welcome to the King of Shadows 1111 YouTube channel. This is Queen of Light 1111 here with your Friday energy check-in. Well, Friday through the weekend. I just posted the Queen of Light 1111 video with the divine feminine energies. Very interesting energies that came out. And what we've also done in that reading is we've shared affirmations for the head, heart, environment, as well as for the twin flame connection on how to help shift the energy to bring this connection, to bring your energy closer into the light, closer to this own inner union, which may then manifest into an outer one. This reading, what we're going to do is we're going to look at divine masculine's energies. We're going to look at his overall energy towards divine feminine. We're going to look at his headspace, heart space, and environment. And we have affirmations here as well for masculine on how he should be aligning his thoughts, his emotions, and his physical world to align himself with his soul's purpose and path. So we have used this divine affirmations oracle deck that I introduced on the Queen of Light 1111 YouTube channel. I'm not going to go into it in depth here, but what we have here are cards that are depicted by goddesses and also by Ganesha here for the twin flame journey. So we have it broken down into 90 cards. There's 90 cards in this deck, okay? 20 cards are for the headspace, 20 for the heart, 20 for the environment, 20 for spirit, and 10 affirmations for your twin flame journey. When you purchase this deck, you will get an online journaling worksheet to help you kind of document what it is that you're pulling. So it's really like if you want to start with this intention 2024 or even now, you can purchase this deck and start making these affirmations to shift your energy, to shift yourself into what you want to manifest. Okay. And so in that worksheet, you could pull a card, like for example, here, I am wanted. And then you will list that card, put the date on that worksheet, and then really kind of noodle and brainstorm. How am I going to apply that affirmation to my journey today? And then you would have a space on gratitude. You would have a space to journal for your dreams the night prior. And it just gives you a beautiful, beautiful worksheet on your intuition, on gratitude, on messages and downloads that are coming from your subconscious. If you purchase this deck, it is on sale now at a special introductory price. If you are in the United States, shipping is free. If you want to purchase this deck and you are international, email me at queenoflight1111@gmail.com so I can tell you what the shipping costs are. But for anyone in the United States, shipping is free. So to purchase this deck, or to purchase any service, whether it's a coaching session, reading, or a healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Let's go ahead and get started with Divine Masculine's bottom of the deck for his reading towards feminine. We have here the Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, and Standoff. No way, hold out, stalemate. So in Divine Masculine's theme for his reading today with his Divine Feminine, there is this energy of really trying to balance this relationship or balance or juggle the connection. And I can't help but see two women here, okay? I didn't make this card. This is from another creator. And so, it's about juggling relationships. It's about juggling, other connections. But I love that the stalemate card has come out. Because here's the thing, he no longer wants to do that. So he's not committing to his feminine at this time. He is not saying, yes, feminine, let's get back together at this time. He doesn't want to juggle this divine connection anymore. And so right now, yeah, there may be other energies that are interfering with the connection, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, but the masculine actually, I gotta hand it to him, is working very hard to say, I'm not juggling anyone anymore. I'm not gonna juggle the feminine. I'm not juggling, this job, I'm not juggling the karmic. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not doing it. Yes, I am delaying things right now. I'm not committing to anything right now, but I don't want to add any more bad karma by being that player, by being that juggler. So I like that. Juggling relationships, nope, he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. I mean, that's a shift, that's a change. And that shift and change comes from our leader, the energetic leader, the divine feminine. And you'll see that if you watch that reading. You'll know what she's doing if you watch that reading and how she's shifting the energy. And I got to tell you, a lot of it starts with positive affirmations. So what is masculine's overall energy? Well, let's look at the theme for his overall energy first. We have 3 of Pentacles, loss of motivation, not learning from past mistakes, lack of interest, third-party friction, uncommitted, doing it alone. So his theme for his overall energy towards his divine feminine is, he hasn't learned from his past mistakes. He has a lack of interest. There's third-party friction. But guess what? The divine intervened. This is what we saw. I forget, was it a members reading or I forget what kind of reading it was, but we got the Tower. And here it is, divine intervention. The divine has stepped in and said, no, masculine, you can't continue to be in the dark. You cannot continue to be in the shadow. You cannot continue to be in a bunch of different connections. This is exactly why the theme for his reading, what we're seeing is that he is in this energy of like, I'm not gonna screw anyone over. I like that. So the divine has intervened on this third party friction. The divine has intervened on him not learning his lessons. That's the theme. And what's the theme for his affirmations? The bottom of the deck, I am aligned with my soul's purpose and truth. Absolutely. This is a spirit card in the deck, right? So we have head, heart, environment, physical world. This is the spirit side. So he is listening to his inner voice. He is aligning with his soul purpose and truth. And when he does that, and he's doing that because the divine intervened. And when he does that, he sees his feminine. He acknowledges his feminine. He is aware of his divine feminine. So divine masculine's overall energy towards his feminine, there's a lot of emotional anguish. There's regret. There's emotional baggage. There's intense feelings. There's guilt, unresolved issues. This divine masculine's overall energy towards his feminine is, I am so upset about my deception. I am so regretful and feeling guilty about changing my mind all the time about this. Yes, so one day I'm in, one day I'm out. There's this intensity of feelings that he is experiencing as related to his feminine that he's starting to connect to. And he knows that things are unresolved between the two of them. When he thinks about his divine feminine, what is he thinking? Page of Wands. He wants to communicate with her. He wants to communicate with her. He wants to rekindle this connection and maybe meet again. Maybe go out. Maybe go for a walk. Maybe go out on a date. He wants to meet up with his divine feminine. I feel like he wants to keep it a little bit casual right now. Like, let's just kind of see how we are in each other's energy again. But I do feel like there's an energy of communication that he would love and that he would love to reconnect with her, whether, on a date or maybe go for a walk, maybe take her to an event, but somewhere public. What is his affirmation in his headspace as related to his feminine? Through my crown chakra. And this is of the Saraswati Mata in this deck is for the headspace, and it's very aligned. This is in his headspace. In his headspace for his divine feminine, his affirmation is through my crown chakra, I connect to the divine, knowing I'm a part of something greater than myself. When he connects with his feminine, when he connects to the divine, when he connects to his crown, he knows that this connection is something bigger than anything else that could ever be. His connection to himself, his connection to his spirit, his connection to his feminine is greater than anything that he has ever experienced. In his heart space, when he feels for his feminine, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, there's some sort of delay in communication. There's been a delay in moving forward, but he's ready to break free. There are these emotions that are brewing, that are driving his desire. He wants to break free of delays. He wants to break free of the observation. He wants to move forward. There has been this pause in coming forward. There's been this pause in communication. And he's ready to break free. And his affirmation in his heart space is, I am intelligent. He's going to use his wisdom. What's the wisdom? Right here, connecting to his crown chakra. In his environment, he is going to use his head, because this is an environment card, a physical energy card. He's using his head. So remember, when we looked at his head space, he's connecting to his crown chakra. You see how this all connects? He is in this energy where the divine has intervened and said, start using your divine knowledge. Start aligning with your soul's purpose. Connect to your crown. And in your heart, when you connect to your crown, you know it's time to move things forward. It's time to break free. It's time to end the pause. In his environment as related to his feminine, there's these third-party connections, 3 cups. Second time we're getting third party. Here in the bottom of the deck, and now here in the environment, and then we got it at the bottom of the deck for the head, heart, and environment energies with that energy of juggling relationships. So here it is. In his environment as related to the feminine, there's these third parties, but guess what? He's not open to it. He's not open to it. He's connecting to his truth. He's connecting to his true north. And guess what? What's the affirmation in his physical world? Here's the physical world card. Everything is under control. He is controlling himself. He's restraining himself where he needs to. He's using his divine knowledge and his inner wisdom as a guide to connect to his soul's purpose. Now, as a reader, my biggest pet peeve is when people leave readings kind of open-ended and we're left with questions. Especially when you get 1, 2, 3 placements of third party and I didn't want to cover it, but my pet peeve is, well, what if somebody out there is like, well, what the heck is that all about? And I didn't cover it. I feel like I would leave you all feeling like something was unresolved. So I did pull, and I didn't want to today, but I did because of the number of third-party cards, third-party friction cards. I pulled the energies for the karmic situation, and here we are. What's the bottom of the deck? For the divine masculine's energies towards the karmic. Passion, desire for a new beginning. But guess what? It's something that he's keeping silent. This energy of starting fresh, starting a new cycle, has a lot to do with him not saying anything to the karmic just yet about starting a new cycle. There's some sort of toxicity, there's some sort of silence, there's some sort of deception that is at play in this karmic connection. And I feel like masculine is in this energy of saying, I want to start a new cycle, but without you, and I'm just not telling you that yet. So now, what is the bottom of the deck for his overall energy towards this karmic? I've got the Emperor in reverse. Domination, undisciplined, inflexible, absent father, father issues, lack of control, rigid. This masculine right now is in the energy of dominating. He's in the energy of not being flexible. This is exactly what we saw in his bottom of the deck with feminine, right? Which is like, I'm not going to commit to anybody. I'm not committing to feminine right now, and I'm not committing to the karmic. And that's because there's things that he's just needing to align to follow his soul's purpose. And so his energy here, bottom of the deck towards the karmic is, I'm inflexible right now. I'm exercising control and I'm going to be rigid because there is something that is a delicate situation that I'm trying to figure out. And so his overall energy towards the karmic, we got the Eight of Wands sideways. So it's like sometimes like there's some communication between them and movement, but sometimes there's this energy where there's a block. And so we got it sideways, and we have this sideways because the clarifying card is the higher self. And I feel like this has a lot to do with this divine masculine being in and out of the energy of listening to his crown and not listening to his crown chakra, listening to his inner guide and then not listening to his inner guide. When he listens to his inner guide, he's pulled towards his soul purpose, which would align him with feminine. But when he doesn't, he gets pulled into the energy of the karmic situation. So when he's thinking about this karmic, what is he thinking? Justice card. There is some sort of truth and clarity that has been restricted. It's very karmic. Very karmic. Very interesting that we get the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck for the divine masculine as related to his feminine. And we have the Devil card here for the karmic. The connection between the masculine and feminine is restricted. It's trapped until he can find his truth and clarity. But I love, love, love that we got the King of Swords here. Because when he's thinking about this karmic, by the way, it's 11:11, just as I am channeling this. When he's thinking about this karmic, and there's some truth and some clarity that is coming to play that has always been in this energy of restriction. When he thinks about this karmic, the divine is intervening and bringing in the energy of truth, bringing in the energy of justice. There's so much divine intervention going on right now as related to this masculine's journey that I can't, like, we keep getting it. We keep seeing so much divine intervention. It's like, this is why, because when we did the affirmation card for the twin flame connection, I am needed in this world. This connection is needed in this world. This union is needed in this world. And so right now, the divine is really paying attention to masculine and saying, hey, break free. Don't stay stuck in a lack of clarity. Don't stay stuck in chaos. So when he thinks of this karmic, there has been some sort of truth and clarity that has been restricted, but he's starting to balance things out. In his heart space, as related to the karmic, the high priestess, this is divine feminine. That's the card that we got at the bottom of the deck for divine feminine. In the heart space for the masculine's heart space for the karmic, there is this Two of Cups here. Remember, in the heart space for divine feminine, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Stallion. Guess what we got? Here's the Stallion card. We got it here in the heart space for feminine, masculine's energy towards feminine in the heart space. And here we have it for masculine's energy towards the karmic in the heart space. But who's in the heart? The divine feminine, the divine union. This is the driving force. This is the driving force. When masculine feels for the karmic, he can't feel anything because the divine feminine is his union. That is who he is connected to. So in the environment as related to the karmic, he's just not opening. He's not open to working with her. Look at, they got the King of Earth. He's just not open. He's not open to working on this connection. He's not open to that. Just like he's told us here in the environment for feminine, I'm not open to the third party. I'm finding my true north. Everything is under control. It's exactly confirmed here in the environment as related to the karmic. I'm not open to working with you, karmic. And where do we get this Three of Pentacles? As the overall energy, bottom of the deck, in the divine feminine reading. He's saying here in the overall energy, there's third party friction, and this is where the divine intervenes so that masculine can align with this, with his soul's purpose. And so exactly what he's telling us is, okay, masculine, you weren't learning your lessons. There's third party friction, so the divine intervened. Well, here's the divine intervention. The divine is intervening in this karmic situation. Then you told us in the divine feminine's reading, masculine's energy towards his feminine and his environment. I'm not open to the third party. I'm finding my way towards you, feminine. This is exactly what he's confirming here in the karmic reading. I'm not open to you, karmic. I'm not open to you. So lots of confirmation here. So I had to ask, what is the energy of this connection? What is the energy of the karmic connection? There's no investment going on. There's a pause in any movement forward. There's a pause in any movement forward towards a new beginning and a new cycle. And we already saw that. With that new cycle, he's hiding it. He's being silent about the new cycle. And remember, where do we get the Knight of Swords? In his heart space for his feminine. He wants to come forward. He wants to break free. He wants to share his emotions. Things have gone silent for far too long about the true feelings of this masculine. And that's because he's been in and out of this karmic cycle, in and out of this karmic pattern. You know, when he's connected to his distortion, things get moving in the karmic connection. When he's in his alignment, that things stall and get blocked in the karmic connection. So the divine's working overtime to bring this masculine on to his divine path, to align himself with his soul purpose and his truth. If you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. And if you guys want to purchase this deck, this beautiful and powerful deck, go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.